just rang me up and he said, I've just turned the telly on. He said, you're fire eating.
He didn't know you were going to do fire eating, otherwise he would have said, don't do it.
Any effort, fire eating.
In all seriousness, though, the prognosis is now good.
Oh, it's excellent.
You want to go back and embrace work?
Of course, exactly. I mean, I like my job, and I get offered such lovely things like Battersea in Africa.
Yeah.
And then you get the 5-week stint sat behind a desk, which is very nice because I get to talk to humans.
Your new series of the talk show, that starts again in March, is that right?
Yeah, I'm only 5 weeks.
Oh, you do 5 weeks, yeah.
I was saying to the team, I don't know how we used to do 14 weeks on the trot. Talk about intense. I go in and I say, what am I doing today? Oh, you're dressing as a hot dog and you're gravy wrestling. And I don't think I wrote in for this.
Do you still do that kind of thing and then come off set and say, was he okay as a hot dog? Or are you past that?
No, I come off, I'm like the Grinch. I'm soaked and I'm dressed as a hot dog and I've normally got 2 kids and a dog behind me or something and I don't speak. Sound guy takes me make off and I just slouch off to the dressing room.
I think that's what we do. Now, Radio 2's very own multi-award winning Paul O'Grady here takes his love of animals to Africa then to meet creatures that have been orphaned in the wild. Paul travelled to South Africa and Zambia to meet animals who've been orphaned due to human activity as their parents were killed by poachers or their habitat has been destroyed. And knowing you, I bet you were in tears several times.
You'll see it this week. We went right off into Zambia where they release elephants into the wild. And there was an elephant that had been found wandering on the roadside, a baby elephant, 6 months. And it had been roaming for quite a long time, so it was badly dehydrated, it was malnourished, it was going to die, and it was one of the saddest things I've ever seen. We had quite a relationship, me and this baby. He was 6 months old, Inkala his name was. It just enchanted me to see him.
Yeah.
And the rhinos as well. I mean, it was widespread slaughter last year in Africa with rhinos, and it's all for the Southeast Asian market. And I'd just like to say to anybody over there who's listening, there's nothing medicinal in a rhino horn. It's a toenail. It's not an aphrodisiac. And these creatures, when you see them I bottle fed one of them. He was a bit of a feisty lad. I had to be careful. But they're magnificent. And every conservationist has told me over there that within 10 years there won't be a wild elephant or a rhino left in South Africa. They'll all be completely wiped out.
I mean, I know you meet cheetah cubs. They're great, aren't they? Until they, of course, they grow up and then they're pretty fierce, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they have me. I'm lying there at one stage with 6 of them lying on top of me, and it was all pairing. It was like having a combine harvester on your body. But I thought, where'd you get the chance to lie in the grass on a Monday morning with 6 cheetah cubs fast asleep, completely trusting you?
Yeah,
completely.
Saw it on the trailer, and you said, "Oh, I'm in heaven."
I had total heaven, Steve. Heaven.
But have you always had this love of animals?
Always. I mean, my mother used to say, what have you got upstairs in that bedroom? I'd say, well, she said, I went up there and heard a hiss. I said, there's nothing up there, mother. She said, something under that bed. And it'd be a hedgehog or something I'd found, or whatever I brought in to rescue.
You must be really happy to be doing what you're doing because you've had several incarnations, haven't you, really?
Yeah, it's more than Doctor Who.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And it was quite interesting when you stopped doing Lily and you became you. Because, firstly, they didn't know how young you looked. And they didn't know what you look like.
That's it. You see, that was the joy, really. Because I could go out and do Lily, and then I could wander amongst the crowd. And as long as I kept my mouth shut, I was fine.
Yeah.
Quite hard-boiled Lily, wasn't she? Bit of a one.
Yeah.
And the makeup ages you, and the wig and all that. So I was completely unrecognisable.
Did you think at the time, this is a bit risky? Am I going to make it as Paul? Am I going to establish Paul?
Do you know, I didn't really care because I so had enough of putting Lily on, and it was a full circus act. So I was doing this morning. I'd arrive with the bags, the wig and the bin liner, the whole thing. I'd have to get there 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
And you were never able to give your own opinion. It was always Lily's opinion, so everything was warped.
Yeah.
I remember when I was doing the travel show, and we were in Shanghai, and it was the very first take we were going to do. And I said to Murphy, I panicked. I said, I don't know what to do. He said, what do you mean you don't know what to do? Who am I? What's my tele-persona? I didn't have one.
He said, be yourself, didn't he?
That's what he said. And he said, well, just be yourself. And I said, well, what's that? Because I'd done Lily for so long.
Were you scared to leave her behind? And
terrified.
Did you get to a point, though, where you thought, actually, she's gone now and I'm happy?
To walk on stage as myself was, I have to say, was one of the scariest things ever. because as Lily I could saunter on, you know, and give the wink, you know, and all that.
Yeah.
And as myself, of course, I couldn't. So I had to sort of reinvent myself, really, and try and exercise the ghost of Miss Savage.
Also, that ends well, really, Paul. I mean, it's great. And to be doing shows like this and all the variety of programmes that you do, especially shows like this, because you love animals as a person. And as
it's
you
lovely
said...
to be asked, honestly, as I used to drop hints like gas stoves. I'd be sitting there at the tea time show with a skunk on my head, saying, I'm really good with animals. I'd love an animal show. I couldn't go to any greater lengths. I'd have pythons wrapped around me and all sorts, a crocodile on a lead. And eventually the penny dropped, and of course I went and did Battersea.
Yeah.
And that was it. And
that was brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing another series of that because I love it down there.
Yeah,
you know,
it's just great. Second episode of Paul's new series, Paul O'Grady's Animal Orphans on ITV. It's tonight, 9 p.m. Paul O'Grady, everybody. Thank you, Paul.
Cheers. Thanks for having us. Lovely to see you.
Pleasure, and you.
Through hoops and we dance on wires, walk on broken glass and play with fire. Though we're blindfolded when we turn on the light, I know that everything will be alright. If you trust in true love and trust in time, trust in forever, trust this heart of mine. We can lose ourselves just like lovers do. If you trust in me like I trust in you, trust in me like I trust in you. Too many people that have been let down by broken promises on broken ground. And there's cracks in the lip I don't want to fall through. Hold on to me and I'll hold on to you. If you trust in true love and trust in time, trust in forever, trust this heart of mine. We can lose ourselves just like lovers do. If you trust in me like I trust in you.
Saturday nights on BBC Radio 2.
Johnny Walker checking in. How you doing? It's the Craig Charles Funky Soul Show.
Johnny Walker and Craig Charles
Tunage of the highest order. The Eagles, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and Poker.
playing the music they love. West Coast Johnny Walker,
Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. That's a brilliant verse.
followed by the Craig Charles Funk and Soul Show.
Funk music wouldn't exist without this man. Oh, and then I go on.
The Craig Charles Funk and Soul Show from 9.
Talcum Time-tastic
And West Coast Johnny Walker from 8. Saturday nights.
on 88 to 91 FM, BBC Radio 2.
President Francois Hollande has asked live-in girlfriend Valérie Trierweiler for more time to consider their future, say sources from France Today. Tottenham Hotspur legend Ozzy Ardiles has been hurt in a car crash in the Falkland Islands, says the Evening Standard tonight. The World Cup winner from Argentina was understood to have been making a television documentary with countryman and former Spurs teammate Ricky Villa. Villa was also hurt, according to Fox Sports. Commuter anger over lengthy escalator repairs with Oxford Circus the worst offender. Headline in the evening paper here. Tube chiefs in London today came under fire over lengthy closures to escalators as it was revealed that Oxford Circus is the worst hit station, as we know.